Here is the box for the Lumia 1520. Picture the device on it. This is one of those phones I've been really excited to take a look at. I've been a fan of Windows Phone for a while, and certainly since it was unveiled in Abu Dhabi just a few weeks ago. Go ahead and slide this box out, and there is that 6-inch phone underneath a upgrade your camera app stuff and a quick start guide for AT&T. Let's go ahead and pull this out. And this is a gigantic phone. Nokia went from 4.5 to 6 inches and really just jumped right ahead, which is pretty impressive jump. Put it off to the side for a quick second. See what else we're going to have inside of the box. We've got a SIM door key for opening your SIM. We've got, I feel like there's actually paperwork in here. I don't see that very often. Some Nokia stuff. Setting up your phone is fast and easy with Nokia Quick Startup. And usually it is. We've got a wall wart and charge and sync cable. That is about it. Here is the phone itself, and it is absolutely gigantic. Let's go ahead and pull off the screen protector here. Whooshing noise, pretty satisfying. On the back as well, we'll peel that off. Man, this phone looks really pretty. I'm happy that we got the sort of the cherry or candy red version of it. So here is the phone with its ginormous 6-inch screen. It is, for the first time on Windows Phone, 1920 by 1080, giving it a 367 ppi. It's an HD LCD clear black with Gorilla Glass 2. Windows Phone 8 on board. Windows Phone now has the latest specs. Qualcomm Snapdragon 800, clocked at 2.2 gigahertz, 2 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage, but you can always add more to that, which is pretty nice. Of course, you get 7 gigs of free cloud, SkyDrive storage rather. There is a 20 megapixel autofocus Zeiss lens with optical image stabilization. Nokia does a killer job with their cameras. With new camera app, lets you focus after the fact, sort of what the Lytro camera does as well. 1.2 megapixel wide angle lens right on top, taking all your selfies. 802.11 ABG and an AC. 3,400 milliamp hour battery. Supposedly it's integrated for Qi wireless charging, but I heard rumors the AT&T version may not, so I'll put that to the test, let you guys know whether or not it does charge. So check the text down below to see if it does indeed have wireless charging built in. It does have NFC. From a sort of height standpoint, it's 162.8 meters or 6.41 inches from top to bottom. It's a really big phone, weighing 209 grams or 7.37 ounces. Get in a ton of cool colors, including yellow, white, black, or of course, looks like my favorite, glossy red. Let's do a real quick size comparison, because it's a hard thing to do to make something like the Galaxy Note at 5.7 inches look diminutive, but there it is. This is the Galaxy Note 3 at 5.7 inches, and of course the 1520 in my right hand at 6 inches. Let's bring in the previously most recent Nokia phone. It is the Lumia 1020. You can see what that looks like at 4.5 inches. It looks like a teeny tiny kid brother. And on the back, you don't have that giant pure view camera hump that we've got on the 1020. There is a little bit of a camera hump there. And just for good measure, let's bring in an iPhone 5S. You can see what that looks like. It just looks teeny tiny next to its gigantic friend. A quick tour of the device. We've got nothing really on the right side other than your volume rocker up and down. Or excuse me, that's where your SIM card and expandable storage is going to live under each of those doors. On the right is where your volume rocker up and down is going to be, power and lock button, and your camera button. Charge and sync cable. 3.5mm headset jack. This is a really thin phone. I'm surprised how thin it actually is. And of course, you've got your 3 Windows buttons. Here you've got back, your Windows or home button, and your search button. This guy appears to be out of juice, so I'm going to go ahead and plug it in for a little while. Come back, take a look at the UI and what it looks like on a giant 1080p screen with a whole new row for live tiles. All right, so we've got the phone all powered up, and that is what 1080p Windows Phone looks like. So a couple neat things are happening here. First, you get that whole extra row of icons. Second, it's not going to translate well in video, but this screen looks absolutely gorgeous to behold. So again, I think Nokia and Microsoft did a very, very nice job here. There's some interesting tweaks that we've got. First, you can download an app, which I will show you. It's called Nokia Focus. And what that does, or Nokia Refocus rather, it essentially takes that Lytro type ability and lets you refocus your shots really on anything. So I'll go ahead and turn this around here. And you can see here's a picture that I took just a few minutes ago, and I could focus on anything in there just by tapping. It's something that comes into focus. And it does a really nice job of doing that. And it's a free application for anybody with a Nokia phone. So that's a really cool addition here. Everything else, though, is pretty standard things we've seen in the past. You got Nokia Music and all kinds of other sort of standard Microsoft additions. Some AT&T things are added in here, AT&T Family Map, Locker, and that kind of stuff that you may or may not choose to use. But anyway, it's all sort of here in its Windows Phone glory. Again, this is a very, very big phone, but it is a really thin phone, which usually didn't go hand in hand with the Lumia device. How it's going to fit in your pocket, it's a little bit on the big side and certainly noticeable if you're wearing normal dude jeans, and you might get some looks when using it up to your head to make a phone call. But if you like big screens and you like live tiles, it's going to be a good phone to look at. So I was talking to our head of mobile, Todd Hazelton, who had a chance to take a look at the device before I did and did his first impressions. And I was saying one of the things that I'm going to miss when I use this as my daily driver is Google Now. And he brought up a good point that why do I need Google Now when I can have all my information right on my home screen with live tiles? And that's sort of a very good point to make. Live tiles can show you a ton of information, so I'm looking forward to putting it through its paces and see how the operating system has evolved since I last used Windows Phone. Before I run away, I do want to confirm the AT&T model here does not have wireless charging. We tried it on 2 separate Qi chargers, and neither of them worked. Any questions you guys have, be sure to let me know. Leave them in the comments down below. We'll do a full review here of the Lumia 1520. Be sure to check out the YouTube channel at youtube.com/technobuffalo and the website at technobuffalo.com. Please give the video a thumbs up. We'll definitely appreciate it. Until then, I am John Rettinger. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
What's up, everyone? It's Ashley. Thanks so much for watching that most recent video. If you enjoyed it, please click on the word subscribe right underneath me to get tons of more tech videos from us here at TechnoBuffalo. We've got unboxings, comparisons, reviews, recaps, and everything else you can think of here on the channel. Now, if you're in the mood for more technology, just click right over here to check out some of our most recent videos. See you next time, humans.